Afghanistan is in the headlines these days for the Taliban's advances, clashes with government forces, deaths, assassination and destruction. A country that's been ravaged by war for decades. But it was not always this way. If we turn the clock back far enough, the cities of Afghanistan were once great centers of learning and art and literature, prosperous because they lay on the Silk Route, and cosmopolitan by nature. Here are some of the things that you must know about the country that endure despite the grim headlines. First, let us tell you that yes, Afghanistan too has influencers who are blowing up TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, you name it. They are young and fearless and creative. Though influencers have not been targeted by hardliners yet, the concern does exist. But the new generation of Afghans are trying to redefine their present. Now let's delve a little bit into history and tradition. Afghans celebrate their new year Nowroz on 21st March, which is the first day of spring, with a flag hoisting ceremony known as Jhanda Bala in Mazar-e-Sharif. Thousands of people travel to the northern city to welcome in Nowroz, one of the biggest festivals in Afghanistan. The Jhanda is an Islamic banner that is lifted at the shrine of Hazrat Ali in honor of the Imam. If it is lifted in one go, it is considered a good omen. The most often quoted poet on the internet today, Jalaluddin Muhammad Balkhi or Rumi, was born in Afghanistan over 800 years ago. Afghanistan, especially Herat, was the meeting place of minds of writers and poets, Persian, Pashtun and Arab for centuries. The country has been home to Sufi sages and scholars who made significant contributions to Islamic literature. It's also the birthplace of several Sufi orders or brotherhoods. Did you know that Bactria was a city built by the Greeks on the Greek model, except that it was far, far away from Greece in Afghanistan? When Alexander the Great conquered the Persian Empire, he acquired all its outlying provinces, including Bactria, which is present-day Balkh, which lies in the Hindu Kush mountain range. The Greek rule there was later overwhelmed by attacks by local tribes, but they did leave their imprint on the traditions and the culture. One of the world's oldest oil paintings have been discovered in Bamiyan, the central highlands of Afghanistan, around 650 BC. Bamiyan also boasted of a flourishing Buddhist civilization from the 2nd century up to the Islamic invasion in the 9th century. This is also where the world's two largest standing Buddhas had once stood until the Taliban destroyed them in 2001. The Buddhas have been digitally resurrected in the recent past. Atan is a Pashtun dance that became the national dance of Afghanistan. The Taliban frowns upon dance and music, but there exists a rich tradition of both in the country. Atan is a group dance performed by up to 10 or more people, accompanied with dhol, usually played with sticks. It's usually performed by men. Performances by women is rare. Now, Natsa is a dance performed on happy occasions, often for amusement of others. Ishala also resembles Natsa, and it's performed also by women at weddings and some other occasions. Now we come to sport. Buzkashi is a traditional sport played in Afghanistan, and it dates back some 600 years and was popular among the tribes of Central Asia. It is regarded as the world's wildest game and is certainly not for the faint-hearted. The game involves dropping a goat carcass inside a chalked circle while riding on horseback and steering clear of the rival team, which is also on horseback. Fierce clashes often take place during the sport, and so the players are donned in heavy gear. The game may seem barbaric, but players are today even sponsored by influencers and businessmen, much like professional sport elsewhere in the world. Now here's some India Connect with Afghanistan. The ancient kingdom of Gandhar that is mentioned in the epic Mahabharata is in the present-day northwest Pakistan, and it also covered parts of Afghanistan where even to this day a city by the name of Kandahar exists. Kandahar was the native place of Queen Gandhari, the mother of the Kauravas in the Indian epic. Smriti Irani, the star of the serial Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi and currently a union minister in the Indian government, was some years back the most popular actress in Afghanistan at a time when Indian TV shows were beamed to audiences there. She was a household name, and Afghan men and women would pause their daily activities to be able to catch the show until it was taken off air by hardliners. Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore has immortalized the Kabuliwala in his touching story, which has been made into movies and serials and theatre as well. In fact, Kabuliwala was a household name in Kolkata, used to refer to people from Kabul who have lived in the city for centuries. They were often money lenders or they did other business. About 5,000 Kabuliwala families still live in Kolkata today, as per a 2015 BBC report. We hope you enjoyed these slightly lesser known things about Afghanistan, and if you did enjoy it, don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.